Tiblet Hussein. Okay.
Okay, here you go. This is now working.
And Suleiman
Let it go that way, and make sure that you have a path for your computer.
No. And Felipe Ibarra Ramirez. All right, thank you.
Make sure that it's streaming live. Be careful, you're gonna tip this one. Hey, be careful, you gotta put down here. This is your power cable.
This is the power.
Okay, you make sure that we're streaming live. I don't see the new. There you go. It's on. I got it streaming live here. I'm not gonna show them the stream. I'm not showing them the stream.
Okay. We want to have it closed from there because play the video. We don't want it to go. But we want to play it here.
The videos are going through the speakers over here. You have it connected to the computer, and then they're going to come out.
It's not coming out.
It's not going to come out of the computer. That's what I just did. Come see it.
Okay. Yeah. No, I trust you.
It's right there. I got it.
Yeah, I was just worried it would like.
No, I got you.
Glad you're on top of it.
Well, trying.
It's going to be overflow to dirt right across. Well, they're going to be able to work in there. Thank you. If you guys get any calls from Stampede or whatever, come find me and I'll jive with them.
So we are live streaming.
Yes.
And then everything should be good.
Yes.
Okay. As long as we have a charger, this is streaming live. I think that this should be good. Yeah. In your hand?
Just untangling my cable here. I'm going to plug in this little speaker, see if we can get a little more noise out of that.
Okay. Fantastic.
Particularly for the videos.
Yeah. Because it's showing on my.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Harry!
All right, you may be seated. Well, thank you to the Union Colony Marines for starting our ceremony with the presentation of the colors, and to Denara Lowry for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's naturalization ceremony here at Centennial Village. My name is Andy Lambrecht. I'm the Field Office Director with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services Field Office in Denver, Colorado. And in just a little while, it will be my honor and privilege to administer the Oath of Allegiance and officially welcome 27 new American citizens coming from 15 different countries. So let's have a big, huge round of applause for our soon-to-be new citizens. We are so thankful to be here again this year here at the beautiful Centennial Village here in Greeley, Colorado. This is one of the highlights of our year where we get to come to this historic and beautiful space to welcome and celebrate new American citizens. Traditionally, we have this ceremony in and around the week of Independence Day, where we can highlight our nation achieving our independence while we welcome new citizens. Anytime that we have the opportunity to welcome new citizens is a special event and a special occasion. We love as much as possible to have our ceremonies out in the community so that we can not only finish the process for new citizens and not only celebrate what they've accomplished, but also to help everyone in our communities have a better understanding and appreciation for citizenship in general. And so that's a special gift that our soon-to-be new citizens are giving to the entire audience and really to the entire community. And as you will see from what's going to happen in today's event, this event is very solidly supported by so many in this community. There are so many who want to express their well wishes to our new citizens, as well as to highlight how welcoming this community is to immigrants and to new citizens. Before I go any further, I want to thank our hosts, the city of Greeley, and everyone with Centennial Village. I want to thank, in particular, the High Plains Library District. They serve as our main point of contact to organize this ceremony, which we've been doing now, I think, for over 10 years. They do a wonderful job serving the community with all of the resources they offer, and I know they're gonna speak about that here in just a moment. We have other groups that I will thank and recognize later on in the ceremony, but we're so appreciative of all the great work and support that went into putting on this special event. So without any further ado, I will get us started on our series of speakers here. And so to deliver welcoming remarks and to kind of kick off our ceremony, please welcome the Executive Director of the High Plains Library District, Dr. Matt Hort.
Thank you, Andy. So I'd like to welcome everyone, or actually begin by welcoming everyone to our 12th annual Centennial Village Naturalization Ceremony. So as we're at this beautiful historic village and museum, surrounded by the history and stories of those who came before us, we're here to celebrate a new chapter in the life of 27 people. And really that's what we're here to honor today. Of course, I'm the library guy, so I had to force a book reference in here at some point. But really, in all honesty, the High Plains Library District is honored to be a part of the naturalization process. Through our partnership with the Immigrant and Refugee Center of Northern Colorado, Araceli and her team, we've been a part, in a small part, of playing a role in helping 339 people up to this point through this partnership receive their citizenship, with 22 people receiving the citizenship so far this year, which is a really great thing, and another 27 people today. So this is truly one of my favorite events. And sticking with the book theme, I wanted to share a quote from noted American historian Oscar Handlin. Once I thought to write the history of immigrants in America, then I discovered that immigrants were American history. Today is the next chapter in your personal histories and our shared history. History is best lived. So after today, please be involved, be active, vote, and write a personal history that one day we can actually put in a book or maybe be in a movie that could be on the shelves in the library. there's really great things ahead for all of you, and we're grateful to be a part of it. So as you allow us to continue to be a part of it, please utilize the library, and congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hort. Our next speaker is the director of the Immigrant Refugee Center of Northern Colorado. Please join me in welcoming Araceli Calderon.
Thank you, Andy. I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna say what. So first of all, I want to say thank you for the amazing collaboration that we have with the High Plains Library District. We cannot be more thankful. We cannot say enough things to acknowledge the work that they do in our community. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Tim. And also, I want to say thank you. I want to acknowledge our amazing teachers, citizen teachers. Over there is, if you can turn around, it is Sean and Dave. And you know what? They work hard. And they work especially with the heart. They are amazing. They put a lot of effort to make sure that you're going to have a smooth moment when you present. And I recognize some of the faces who came to the Immigrant and Refugee Center and worked with us, and we couldn't be more proud of you, my dear. Okay? First of all, congratulations. You made it. Today marks a powerful moment in your lives. The day you become citizen in this country as someone who, my glasses. I was thinking, oh, I'm missing something. As someone who also came to the United States as an immigrant, I know that journey is not easy. It takes preparation, courage, sacrifice, and deep commitment. Not just from you, but from your families and your community. You study, you prepare, you learn about the civic values that form the foundation of this nation. And today, you stand here as a new Americans, ready to be part of the story, to vote, to rise, and help shape the future in this nation. I want you to know that your presence, your experience, your dreams enrich this country. You are not only welcome, you are needed. I encourage you to be involved, to participate, to civic duty, to serve, to lead, and build bridges in your community. Becoming a citizen is not the end, it is a new beginning. So, with all my heart, I say congratulations. Be proud of this day. Celebrate it with your family, your friends, and your community. You earn it. Welcome home. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Araceli. Our next speaker, please join me in welcoming the mayor of Greeley, Mr. John Gates.
Thank you, Andy, and good morning. It's a pleasure to be with you. It is a beautiful day in Greeley, Colorado for a beautiful event. Today is a very special occasion for all of us, especially to those of you who will be serving as our newest citizens. On behalf of the City of Greeley and our City Council, I offer you heartfelt congratulations. The journey you have been on to make today possible is one of hope, determination, and resilience. I know that many of you left behind your families, your familiar surroundings, and the culture you are most familiar with. I believe you have come here with a dream for a better life for you and your families. What was once a dream will soon be a reality. You are to be applauded and thanked for the path you have taken to make this day possible. You have studied our history, learned our laws, and have committed yourselves to our value system. You will soon have a strong voice in our great nation, and I would encourage all of you to make your voices heard. I hope you will all become civically involved. You can and will help build stronger communities. Learning is a two-way street. Not only can you learn from us that have been U.S. citizens for a long time, but we can learn from you as well, and we can't lose sight of that. To that point, today should be a celebration of citizenship, but also a celebration of what all of you have to offer. Once again, I want to congratulate you as you take this oath of allegiance. We are so proud to have you amongst us, and I wish you success with your very bright futures. I wish you a pleasant day.
Well, thank you, Mayor Gates. And now our next speaker is the City Councilman for Ward 1 here in Greeley, Colorado. Please welcome Tommy Butler.
Good morning. My name is Tommy Butler. I am a Greeley City Council member, proudly representing the people of Ward 1. It is my honor to join you all here this morning. I want to start by saying I am profoundly happy for each and every one of you as you're taking your oath today. After all of your hard work and the time you have put in, this day is finally here. I want to congratulate you all on becoming citizens this morning. When I was asked to speak at this event for the first time, I knew exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. Our greatest civic duty, voting. There are so many integral aspects of citizenship, but to me, one of the great aspects of living in a representative democracy is your right to vote. This November, you get to join together as part of a great tradition in this nation, a tradition of deciding which leaders and which ideas will define our future. When you fill in the bubble for your preferred candidate or decide where you stand on an initiative or amendment, you will contribute to what the United States' future will be, what the state of Colorado's future will be, and what the future of your local government will be. Don't forget about that one. As someone who serves on the City Council, I want you to know that your local government is the level of government you have the most say in, where you have the most ability to change what your city's future will be going forward. Your vote is your decision. It is your voice. This is one of the reasons I'm so excited for all of you today. Soon, you will all get to take part in that grand tradition. I probably won't be the only person that tells you to register to vote today, but I am proud to say that Colorado makes it incredibly easy to register and vote by mail. You and any family members that might need to as well can register to vote online at govotecolorado.com. I won't feel bad if you take out your phone right now and do it too. It only takes a few moments. But once you register, that's where the real fun begins. I remember the first time I voted like it was yesterday. I'm so proud of who I voted for the first time. In an effort to keep my remarks apolitical this morning, I will keep that to myself. I'm sure it wouldn't take too many guesses to figure out who it was. But I am deeply jealous of all of you that you get to make that same memory for yourself this year. I hope you pour yourself into researching every candidate and dive into the issues that matter, because I want you all to make a decision you too will look back on and be proud of. From experience, I can tell you that you won't always be 100% sure you made the right decision. There will be difficult decisions to be made. I hope this morning that I can inspire you all to see this duty for what it is. Your chance, like so many that came before you, the chance to put your mark on the future of this country. Cherish that responsibility. You have all put so much effort and time into your journey to become citizens. My challenge for you today is to continue that hard work when it comes to civic engagement. Get more involved. Come to City Council and school board meetings. Tell us the change you seek. Call your state representatives, your congressperson, and your senators when you believe strongly about state or federal legislation. Protest when you believe you are right and your government is wrong. Use your First Amendment rights often and loudly. As the great civil rights hero John Lewis once said, democracy is not a state, it is an act, and each generation must do its part. I cannot wait to see how each of you makes our country a better place for all of us. With that, thank you all for having me today. Your journey and hard work are deeply inspiring to me. I am proud to represent you on our City Council, and I will close by wishing you and your families a deep congratulations on your naturalization as citizens of these United States. It is an honor to be with you here today, and I'm so excited for what your futures hold, but more importantly, for what our futures hold. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman Butler. All right, now I am happy to introduce here on behalf of Congressman Gabe Evans, we have Field Representative Adrian Sandoval.
Good morning, everyone. I stand here on behalf of Congressman Gabe Evans, who wishes to be here today, but he is hard at work in DC fighting for Colorado's 8th Congressional District. It is such an honor to share this moment with you about something the Congressman is so deeply and personally passionate about. This is one of the most meaningful days of your life, the day you officially become citizens of the United States of America. For many of you, the journey leading up to this moment was not an easy one. It included sacrifices and setbacks, moments of uncertainty, but through it all, you held on to something that unites every person standing here today. You held on to the belief in a better future, a better tomorrow, and the belief is at heart of what it means to be an American. In case you don't know, Congressman Gabe Evans' own story is one like many of others in this country, which began with an immigrant family. His grandfather came to the United States from Mexico. His abuelito Chavez believed in the country so deeply that he volunteered to fight in uniform for it during World War II in return for his citizenship. He believed that service to this country was just an obligation, it was a privilege. That decision shaped his future and the future of his family. The congressman often talks about how he was raised to never take the country for granted, to live like the famous quote by President John F. Kennedy, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. We are taught that freedom is not free, but earned, and the opportunity is cherished. Something else I hear often the congressman say is how he was taught that you fight for what you believe in, which led him to follow his grandfather's footsteps, fighting for his country in uniform for 12 years in the Army in Colorado National Guard and serving as a law enforcement officer for another 10 years in the Arvada Police Department. His path of public service motivated his decision to run for public office, for which he had the opportunity to serve in Colorado State House Representative as a representative for District 48. In 2024, he won the election for his current role as United States Congressman in the Congressional 8th District. No matter your role, you too have the honor of serving our country. At the end of the day, that desire to be an American is what unites us. You made a choice not just to live in this country, but to fully embrace it. You have studied our Constitution, learned our history, and today you will take an oath to swear and pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. One nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. You have become something bigger than yourself. Your journey has taken courage. It has taken conviction. Your journey is a beautiful representation of what this country stands for and all that it has to offer. The strength for this country has always come from the people like you, those who believe in the promise of America and are willing to work for it. People who come here seeking freedom, better opportunity, and a brighter future for themselves and for their families. The American dream is no longer just a dream. It is now your reality. Push yourselves to achieve each and every one of the goals that you have set for yourself here. You make this country a better place than you found it. Build something meaningful and something lasting and American. Every bit of it is possible. This is what citizenship to this country is all about. It is about so much more than a passport or a certificate. It is about the shared commitment to the ideals that hold this country together: liberty, responsibility, equality under the law, and the right to pursue your dreams. But do not be mistaken. With that incredible privilege comes great responsibility and duty. A duty and promise to participate in our democracy, to raise your voice, to serve your community, and to uphold these values so that you can pass them on to the next generation. Let me be clear, your journey that brought you here today is not the end. This is just the beginning. When you walk out here today, I hope you take not just a sense of pride, but a feeling of sense and purpose. I firmly believe that this country is a better place because you are here. So on behalf of all of Colorado's 8th District, and behalf of our beautiful nation, thank you. Thank you for believing in this country like we believe in you. Thank you for choosing to be a part of something incredible. Congratulations and God bless America.
Thank you, Adrienne. Our next speaker here is here on behalf of Senator Michael Bennett. Please join me in welcoming Regional Director James Thompson.
Hello. Whoa.
Hello, I'm James Thompson with Senator Bennett's office. Senator Bennett would much rather be with you today, celebrating your citizenship than being in Washington D.C. But unfortunately, he is stuck there voting over the weekend. He asked me to read a letter on his behalf, and I'm going to do that right now. And by the way, his mother was a naturalized citizen, so he does come from a family of immigrants as well. My fellow Americans, congratulations on becoming new citizens of the United States of America, a country founded by immigrants just like you. This moment is a testament to your perseverance and hard work. I know you've studied and worked hard for this day with friends and family quizzing you on details of the Constitution, the names of our founding fathers, and our country's geography. But your work as citizens has only just begun. In the years ahead, I hope you'll remember that what makes you American is not how you speak, or how you dress, or how you pray, if you pray at all. What makes you American is what you believe in: the right to free speech, the freedom of press, the rule of law, and the power of everyday citizens to shape our future through our democracy. America endures in those beliefs, carried on generation after generation by people like you. Because in the end, more than our military or economy, more than our natural beauty or towering skyscrapers, you are what makes America exceptional. Once again, congratulations on becoming American citizens. I'm so grateful for the sacrifices you and your families have made to get here, and I wish you all the best on your path forward. Sincerely, Michael Bennett, U.S. Senator.
Thank you, James. And our next speaker is here on behalf of Senator John Hickenlooper. Please join me in welcoming Regional Director Sally Bocella.
Hi, everybody. Like Angie said, I'm Sally Bocella, the Northern Colorado and Eastern Plains Regional Director with U.S. Senator John Hickenlooper. I'm so grateful to have met you all earlier. It is such an honor to be part of these celebrations. Just a little note, a little backstory about me. My father actually naturalized from Italy. And so I'm a first generation American. And that's why I think I get very emotional at these things. And I just love it. And I love welcoming you all. He's also a U.S. Navy veteran. So he also chose to join the military when he became naturalized. But right now I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about, so anyway, sorry. U.S. Senator John Hickenlooper is actually in D.C. and he would love to be here with you all. But I'm here on his behalf, and I'd love to read to you a letter from him. To all recognize that today's naturalization ceremony, we offer our deepest and most heartfelt congratulations to each of you on officially becoming a citizen of the United States. We also recognize the family, friends, and whole communities that have uplifted you and helped you get here today. As you all well know, the journey to naturalization is a long path, one that requires commitment and sacrifice. And today's naturalization ceremony is not the end of your journey, but an important step forward. It is through your dedication to seeing these commitments and sacrifices through as you continue to shape your own American dream. As a new citizen of the United States, you have not only the rights of every American, but the responsibilities of participating in our democratic process, of bettering your communities, of doing your part to help others achieve their American dream. It is both your right and your responsibility to use your unique talents to help us form a more perfect union. I regret that I could not be here with you to commemorate this momentous day and honor your journeys. The joy of time spent together after years separated by a pandemic cannot be overstated. I know the pride of your families and friends is felt all around you today. As you leave today's ceremony, do so with gratitude to those that have supported you, the generosity of your fellow citizens, and be proud of your own efforts of seeing this journey through. My best to you all, and again, congratulations and welcome.
Thank you, Sally. And to all the people, all of our local community representatives, our staff members of our elected representatives at the federal level, thank you for being here. Thank you for your thoughtful and encouraging words to our new citizens. We really appreciate all that you do for all of us. Our final in-person speakers here today, I wanted to differentiate just a little bit because we have a really unique opportunity, and this is one of the things I love the most about this ceremony in particular. We're in a beautiful location. It's historic. We are here intentionally. There are this community and this area of Colorado. What is represented at this museum are people who are much like you, who made a journey to the United States and then migrated to this part of the country and then established themselves and then built up a community, built up a civilization. And that is what all of our new citizens, you are doing the same thing in our world, in our country. And so what I really love about the ceremony is we get to hear from some people who walked in your shoes and who sat in your seat and are going to share a little bit with you now that you are about to take this final step in your journey to becoming American citizens. So I'm really excited. We have two featured speakers here who are naturalized U.S. citizens. So please join me in welcoming Rimaz Awadallah and Mishkat Omer.
Good morning and congratulations all for becoming a U.S. citizen. First of all, I'm gonna introduce myself and I'm gonna tell a little bit about my story. My name is Rimas Awadallah. I'm from Sudan and I have 4 kids and I have certificate in early childhood education from Community College of Denver. I was a teacher at ABC Child Development Center and I work now currently at Northridge Behavior Health as home visitor. When I first got married back in Sudan, my husband made it very clear that when we have a kids, as a parent, we need to provide them a high quality of education and them for them to be unique. And that what we did. My husband worked hard to offer for our kids to go to private British school. We also discussed for the children to be well educated, their parents need to be educated too. So we had a plan that I will go back to school first, while my husband is working since he had a good job. And after I am done, he will go back to school too. I was studying computer science, and my husband was traveling a lot since his job required it. While he was traveling, he was looking for country that we can move in really good education. My husband brought the idea of the immigrant visa lottery, and we got it. After 2 years, my family and I came to the US. We lived in Virginia first, and life was not easy. There were many days where I thought my husband and I made the wrong decision, coming to country where do not know the language and the culture. But only 15 days after my children start school, my oldest daughter, Mishkat, provides that we made the right decision, came to the US. My kids start school in the middle of the school years. And for my oldest daughter, it was just few days before the midterm test. And in her school, if students get A's and B's on their midterm test, The school would make a small ceremony and give them a gift and certificate. Guess what? My daughter, one of the students, has this gift. Even so, that was a small thing, but this was the first time we made the right decision, came to the US. After a long search, we decide that it's better for our family to move to Colorado. Life got a bit easier, and my husband and I were taking English classes, and I learned for the first time how to drive. The 5 years passed fast, and was time to get my citizen. I signed up for the citizen class at the IRC with teacher Sean and my daughter as a volunteer at the same classes. It's not really fun to have your daughter to be volunteering in the classes you are taking because we have a lot of drama. We start from her and we finish it at the class. Okay, I was in the class for 2 years. This is a long time because I'm the type of the person I want everything perfect. Even so, I called by Sean, my teacher. I'm more than ready to do my citizen interview. Every time we joke about every time he told me, if you ask me, Rimaz, I'm in Mishkat's side. Mishkat not gonna forgive me if she get in 18 years before you take the test because she was 17. Um, and in October 2024, I got my citizen. I'm very happy with my life in Colorado. I'm very because everything goes same me and my husband plan. But there is every time we face um, bad things. The war in Sudan break my heart. The conflict in Sudan began 2 years ago in April 2023. The war in Sudan is very bad. 13 million people are displaced. Right now, it is the largest displacement crisis in the world. I am living in a fear every day that that something happened bad for my family member live over there. Just
My turn. Hello, everybody. My name is Mishkat Omer. I became a U.S. citizen on October of 2024, thanks to my mom. As she said, my family and I moved to the United States in 2018 with one important goal: getting a good education. From a young age, my parents worked very hard to give me a good education and a good life. Um, with that, it caused me to value education more than anything, which caused me about a month ago, I graduated with my high school diploma and my associate degree before the age of 18. Uh, the first months of being here was not very easy. It was very difficult. I told my mom multiple times that I want to go back home to Sudan. School was very easy. I didn't know what people were saying. The accent was pretty different. So you imagine you're at this place, you don't understand what people are saying, people don't understand what you're saying, and it was also the only place you could socialize with. Also, seeing my dad walk hours back and forth from work in the worst type of weather was just heartbreaking. In 2019, we moved here to Colorado. Life got easier because I could actually understand what people are saying. School got easier without translating every single assignment. And my mom got her driver license so we could go to places until COVID hit and everybody was stuck at home. And I started high school. High school wasn't easy because I was trying to get my associate degree and my high school diploma in just 4 years. Then in the summer of my sophomore, no, junior year of high school, I started volunteering at Sean citizenship classes for one important reason: make my mom get her citizenship before I turn 18. So I was there in class, encouraging her and telling Sean about how she's memorizing every single thing, even the questions. But it worked. She got her citizenship, and I didn't have to take the test. But now let's talk about what's happening in Sudan. Not a lot of people know, but the war in Sudan, as my mom said, started on 2023, and it caused a lot of people to lose their family members, home, and friends. Um, and the saddest part about every war is the most vulnerable people are affected by it, such as women and children. Many kids left school just to go and work because everything has become so expensive and it's so difficult to find necessary things such as medicine and places to live. Do you want to say something?
Just as the end, me and my daughter, I want to thank all of you, to give us the opportunity to share our story. And also, I want to thank every person that was kind enough to help other when they were in need, especially my teacher, Sean. Yeah, for being an amazing teacher and doing the work from his heart. And also, in the end, I don't want to forget my husband. I want to say, I said for my husband, thank you so much for being an amazing husband and good dad for my kids. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Ramaz and Nishkat, for sharing your story. And I'm sure in our group of new citizens, there was a lot that rang true for you and that you could relate to as well in that. Next, if you'll direct your attention to the big screen here, we have a few messages that people who unfortunately could not be here would like to share with you. So the first message is from Governor Jared Polis.
I wanted to be sure to congratulate each and every one of you on this monumental season. Congratulations. I know that each of you has worked so hard to reach this special moment to become American citizens. Barely. Hard-working commitment to what I'm sure has been a long road. Today, you're taking the final step. In Colorado, our diversity is our strength, and we're so proud to celebrate in so many ways that immigrants from countries across the world contribute to our economy, enrich our culture and our communities in our Colorado for all. In our state, every person, no matter who you are or where you're from, you can live and work and reach your full potential and thrive in the great state of Colorado. Whether your family's been here for generations or if you just got here a few years ago, we couldn't be happier that you're here with us today and that you're making Colorado your home. Now, you and your family and future generations are part of our state, our very fabric of our existence, and the opportunity to make our state richer with the contributions of you and your kids and grandkids. Thank you and congratulations on becoming American citizens.
If you'll just keep focused on the monitor, we have a message from the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
My fellow Americans, how exciting this is. Congratulations. Today you receive one of the most priceless gifts ever granted by human hands. You become a citizen of the United States of America. What an honor. It is with great pride and wisdom in so many different ways, because you have such great wisdom, that I welcome you into our national family.
Network issue. Network issue. Buffer network.
All right. Well, apologize for the technical issues. We're dealing with probably wireless connection outdoors. So if we can go ahead and hold off on that and move on with our ceremony. Apologize. The message is available on YouTube. If you just search President Message, you'll find it, and you can watch that after the ceremony. So to our new citizens, before I administer the oath of allegiance, I do just want to talk just a touch about that oath that you're about to take. You've heard a lot of encouraging words, a lot of people sharing stories about their similar path that you took. Lots of words about your rights and your responsibilities. You're about to take a very important step here because you're taking an oath of allegiance to the United States. And I recognize
With honor comes the highest responsibility. As you know, the American way of life is unique in all the world, and as Americans, we must fiercely guard it and defend it. In this country, we believe in hard work and merit system and equality of opportunity. We believe in self-government and the fair and equal and impartial rule of law. And we cherish our liberty and our God-given rights to free speech, free exercise of religion, and the right to keep and bear arms. This special American culture is now yours to preserve. Your freedoms are now yours to protect. Our entire nation is now yours to love and to help build, and we trust that you will do a fantastic job and make us very, very proud. Congratulations once again. God bless you, and God bless America.
Welcome to this U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, or USCIS Naturalization Process presentation on becoming.
All right. So the oath of allegiance that you're about to take, I recognize a few things about that. First of all, the choice that you've made to be here today and the choice that you're making to take this oath is not necessarily an easy choice to make. When you take this oath, you are going to be making some really important promises to the United States. And you should be well aware of everything in that oath because you would have read that oath before you decided to apply to become a naturalized citizen. And then when you came for your naturalization interview, the officer would have had you look that over and sign your name, stating that you were willing to take that oath. You checked in here and you submitted some paperwork indicating that you were met all of the requirements and that you were still willing to take all of the elements of the oath of allegiance. And now you're about to take that oath. I recognize, again, that's a difficult choice because when you take this oath, you are saying that you are giving your full allegiance now to the government of the United States. And in doing that, in the eyes of the American government, that means you are giving up your allegiance to your former country of citizenship. And so I recognize that's not an easy thing to do. I know if I were in your shoes, that's something that I would have to think long and hard about before making that decision. And it really shows the depth of your commitment to this country and how much citizenship means to you that you're willing to do that. But it's also really important that before you take this oath, that we also are clear that when you take this oath and give your allegiance to the United States, you're not being asked to give up who you are, particularly as it pertains to your former country, your culture, your customs, your family, your friends, your practices, all the things that make you the unique and special and wonderful person that you are. That doesn't get wiped away. There is no such thing as just, okay, now you need to become American. That's what makes this country so wonderful, that we have people who have come to here from every other place in the world and now are fully sharing all of that wonderful uniqueness with all of us, and it makes this country such a rich place to be. And so we hope now as American citizens that you will feel even more empowered and more free to share those things with everyone around you. It is a unique gift that you can give to your communities, to your families, to your friends, if you will share those things about where you came from. And so to celebrate that, one last time before you take that oath, we're going to do something called the Call of Countries, where we will recognize all of the countries that are represented here today. Today we have 15 different countries represented. And so when you hear your country named, if you would please stand so that we can all give you a nice big loud round of applause. It would be great if the folks over at the Stampede could hear us while we're celebrating all of our countries. When you hear your country named, if you want, you can turn and wave your flag. This is a great opportunity for a photo and also to have a little moment stood out from the crowd. And then once we have gone through all the countries, we'll be ready to administer the oath of allegiance. All right, our first country on the list today is Brazil. Canada. China. Colombia. Ethiopia. India. South Korea. Mexico. Nepal. Peru. Philippines. Serbia. Sri Lanka. Turkey. United Kingdom. Djibouti. All right, a round of applause for all of the countries that are represented here today. And now at this time, if I can have all of our candidates for naturalization, please stand. And please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, so help me God. Congratulations, you're now American citizens. Turn around and give a wave to the crowd, to your loved ones, your family members. Let's hear it, come on. All right. Well, while our brand new American citizens are still standing, I'm going to invite all other American citizens to also stand. And the first thing we're going to ask our new citizens to do is participate along with all citizens here in the Pledge of Allegiance. We turn and face the flag. You can place your hand over your heart. I will get us started, and we can all join in and recite the pledge together. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. All right, at this time, we are going to celebrate each of our new citizens by calling you up to receive your certificate of naturalization. We think it's very important that not only are you celebrated collectively as a group of now 28 new American citizens, but that you each have your moment to come up and receive your certificate. So we'll call you up. You all sat in whatever order you chose. So there is no order, just when you hear your name, come on up to the podium and receive your certificate. Family and friends, this is a great opportunity also for a photo if you'd like to get that. To our new citizens, I'm going to do my absolute best to pronounce your name correctly, but please forgive me if I'm off a bit. All right, our first person coming up today is Ranjana Acharya. Oscar Morena Quintana. Hayato Hedara Dexisa. Oscar Antonio Carrion Leon. Angela Bailey Archer. Ranjit Hirachan. Juan Daniel Arroyo Robles. Zeynep Uslugul. Dong Sung Park. Simone Louise Kingsley. Alexander Pantich. Maria Isabel Gaitan Esparza. Zainab Khan. Leonela Lisbeth Yasso Segura. Thelma Rigadon Hildebrand. Cameron Zachary Amadeus Jans. Delia Rosalba Reyes. Christopher Alexander Lawson. Maria Eva Ruiz Aguilar. Flor Abril Mondragon. Ji Wang. Candida Lerma Chaparro. Gustavo Adolfo Garcia Salas. Enrique Jimmy Leiva Vega. Reisa Araujo Real Zolnik. Clean Rodolfo Palacios Herrera. Govinda Prasad Dahal. Suleiman Mohammed Iltire. So let's have another big, huge round of applause for all 28 new American citizens. Well, before we conclude our ceremony, I would just like to finish with a round of thank yous. We have so much to be thankful for in general, getting to live in such a beautiful state, getting to be in such a beautiful place today, but in particular, we have so much to be thankful for now that we have recognized and welcomed 28 new American citizens. So the first thanks I would like to give out is if there's anybody here today who is either serving right now or has ever served in any of the branches of our armed forces. If you'd be willing to stand or raise your hand, we'd like to acknowledge you at this time. To those of you who stood or raised your hands, thank you for your service and for all the sacrifices that we know that you have made for all of us. What we are celebrating today with our new citizens and what we're about to celebrate with our Independence Day celebrations next week, when it comes to our rights and our freedoms and our safety and our security, we owe to those of you who stepped up and volunteered to serve. And so we are so thankful for you. Your presence here today makes the ceremony even more special. So thank you again. As I mentioned towards the beginning of the ceremony, this ceremony is very special because of the level of community support. I hope that that came across with all of our speakers. There are so many resources here and so many folks who want to support immigrants and new citizens here in this area. So thank you again to the High Plains Library District and to the Immigrant and Refugee Center for the direct support that you give to people who are deciding to pursue American citizenship. So let's give those two groups a big round of applause. We also are so thankful here today. We have a chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution and the Sons of the American Revolution from the Centennial State Chapter. They are a group that can trace their heritage all the way back to those who fought and secured our country's independence. And one of the main things that they do is they promote and encourage citizenship, patriotism, and in particular come out and support naturalization ceremonies like this. So they have a table in the back. We are so thankful that they are here. I encourage you to stop by and learn more about them. But thank you to the Daughters of the American Revolution and the Sons of the American Revolution who are here today. Thank you so much. So our new citizens, one of the things that you have earned today in taking this oath is the right to vote. And as was mentioned earlier, that is a process that thankfully is very straightforward and very easy to accomplish. It's even easier today because we have voter registration on site for you. We have the League of Women Voters is here and they are ready to help you register to vote today. You can leave today and have that taken care of. And so I encourage all of you, don't leave to go on with your celebrating and hopefully a great weekend until you've stopped by and talked to the folks from the League of Women Voters. So we want to thank them for being here. And let's go and make sure that their services are put to good use. So thank you to the League of Women Voters. Again, thank you everybody here with the City of Greeley. This is such a beautiful and special place that we are able to have this ceremony where you are literally kind of in the living history of people who walked in your shoes and migrated to this area and established this community here. And so we encourage all of you, check out the grounds. Take advantage of being here today, but really everybody here with the Centennial Village Museum and everybody here with the City of Greeley who made this event happen. Thank you, and let's give them a big round of applause. And then my final thank you is to you, our new citizens, and that is to thank you for making the choice to become an American. I mentioned earlier that I recognize that's not an easy choice to make. But it's also important that everybody here understands it is a choice. You do not have to become an American citizen. You can live in the United States with a permanent resident card as a green card holder and enjoy a lot of the benefits of being in America. You have the freedom to work, you have the freedom to travel, you have many of the same legal rights and protections that American citizens have. More importantly than that, as immigrants, we know that you were already good citizens before you came here today. We know that you were doing the things that make this country great when it comes to immigrants. We know that you were working hard. You were using your skills and your talents and your hard work to develop our economies, to serve other people. We know that you were a part of a strong fabric of families here in this state and in this country. We know that because we know that's what immigrants bring to this country. We know that because each of you opened up your lives in your application and were interviewed, and we know that you are all people of good moral character. So we know that you were already good citizens before you came here today. But today, in taking this oath, you have taken a significant leap forward because now you fully own this country. You have the same rights as every other American citizen. You are able now to take the full weight of your skills, your talents, your hard work, your love, your joy, your kindness, now has even more impact because you have full responsibility now over taking this country forward. And we know that with 28 now fully committed new citizens, our country is going to be that much stronger. And I am just humbled as somebody who was born in the United States, who didn't have to do anything to get to become a citizen. I'm so humbled, and I'm really in awe of all 28 of you, what you went through to get here today. And so it's just been an honor and a privilege to get to be with you. I congratulate you on the accomplishment of American citizenship, and it really is a pleasure to welcome you now into the family of American citizens. So congratulations. All right, so the final part of our ceremony is we are going to get to hear from Denara Lowry one more time. She is going to perform America the Beautiful. So let's welcome Denara.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for pilgrim feet whose stern impassioned stress a thoroughfare for freedom beat across the wilderness. America, America, God meant thine every flow. Confirm thy soul in self-control, thy liberty in law. Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years. Thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Thank you again, Dinara. Everybody, that concludes our ceremony. Please take advantage of all the resources that are here today. We wish you all the best. We hope that you go out, celebrate. You really deserve it. Everybody, congratulations. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. Take care.